Welcome to episode 2 of Free Mind of Sheff. Fortunately, today is not going to be as insane as it was last time because the higher up did inform us that was the last time we were allowed to pull that type of thing off. So today we're going to stick to this straight debate like it was last time, except for this time, instead of me just talking about the situation, we'll be able to have a little bit of a debate on it. We're going to start with textbooks versus tablets. What do you think?
I'm thinking tablets over textbooks because like the new generation is going to obviously be more in tune with tablets than they would be with textbooks, and most tablets are up to date with softwares and stuff, but yet textbooks are made in like the 90s and early 2000s.
I can understand that, but I think in terms of textbooks, we have so many people complaining about how much technology we use today that granted it would take a little bit to update a textbook, but I feel like that'd be way more useful than a tablet. And plus, if a student drops a textbook, it's not going to be nearly as devastating as if they drop a tablet.
That's why you give the textbooks to the younger kids and have like the older kids, the ones that are like more responsible and stuff, have them use the tablets. Like my class right now, my college class, we're using tablets because, you know, our teachers trust us.
Well, yeah, but students still drop the tablets, regardless.
I don't think I've ever.
How many people drop their phones? Like my phone's spider-webbed.
I've dropped my phone once and it hasn't done a single thing to it.
Well, that depends on the company. They're probably going to use Apple.
Depends on the person, too. You gotta be, you know, not clumsy.
Well, I understand that, but if the student drops it, chances are they're not going to make the student pay for it. They're going to make the school pay for it.
Yeah.
And it's going to come out of the school's funding.
Or actually, some schools, they actually have the students pay for it out of pocket if they have any damage. You have to sign a waiver for it.
All right, on to the next topic.
Yeah. Or Captain.
MLK on Mount Rushmore. I personally, and I don't know if I'm going to get pooped on because of this, I don't think he should be put up there. And I've had this debate before and it automatically goes to a race thing. But no, I think in general he should not be placed on Mount Rushmore.
I don't think he should be placed either because Mount Rushmore is a place where presidents are put, and he was not a president.
The founding forefathers.
Exactly.
They all made a difference, and granted he made some of a difference, but it wasn't meant for him. And if we're willing to change it this far along the lines, who's to say it can be changed again?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm pretty much just agreeing with exactly what you're saying.
That was a terrible debate.
Well, it's MLK. Obviously, you're going to have some people with similar beliefs. I have the same beliefs as you, pretty much.
Well, yeah, I know, but we can't have the same belief. Let's say I were to say it should be up there. Why shouldn't it be up there?
Why shouldn't it be up there?
Yeah.
Why should it be up there? There's no
I'm
reason.
asking the questions here.
I'm answering a question with the question.
I mean, I guess it can be argued he should be up there for the same reason that it's argued he shouldn't. Because he did make a change, and granted it wasn't that big. All right, that came out wrong.
It was kind of a big deal because
it was a big deal,
helped lead to civil rights for African Americans, but it still shouldn't be up there because it was literally created for the founding forefathers.
All right, because this is really not a long recording so far, we're gonna do one more. Medicinal marijuana. And this is one that strikes a lot of people.
Medicinal or recreational? Or both?
You can do both. This is one that strikes a lot of people because you have those who get...
Sorry, go ahead.
Those who get angry about it and like I guess, into the debate. I think it should be. Because regardless of if it's legal or not, people are using it.
Yeah.
Because there's not a store in New York that have, well, I'm not going to say in New York, but there's not stores near where I am that personally sell it out, but that doesn't mean there's not a million people in their houses smoking it every second of every day.
Yeah.
So I feel regardless of if it's legal or not, it doesn't matter.
I think it should be legalized, but it should be controlled. Like, you only can have a certain amount of, you know, like plants in your house. You can have a certain amount of weed on you at a person. You can't drive after smoking. It just should be regulated completely.
Like an age.
Yeah. Same regulations on it as like alcohol because they kind of go hand in hand with charges and stuff.
I think in terms of growing at your house, I think that shouldn't be the case. Because like I said, granted, people are gonna do it anyway. But if you're making the shops for it, there should be really no need to do that. And I feel like part of me wants to say it shouldn't be legalized. Because all the people right now that are saying it should be are probably also people that grow and sell it themselves. And if you have an actual store selling it, chances are that they'll have more strands and more things to offer.
And it's not going to be laced.
Right, and it'll shut down other businesses, causing an uproar because that's all people want to do anymore. Is they'll ask for something, it gets delivered, and they find every reason in the book to complain about it.
I mean, I feel like you should be able to grow it in your house, but it should be regulated. Like, I'm thinking it's in Maine. Every person over 25 is allowed to have one mature plant and one immature plant. So, like, if you have, like, the laws just like that, then it'll, like, bring about change, and then it'll obviously be legalized. So, it'll be a lot easier to do stuff with.
Well, right, but hand in hand, like I said, I know it won't make a difference if it's legalized or not, but part of me thinks it shouldn't be. Because, I mean, I was thinking it should at first. And like you said, be regulated in terms of age, how much someone can buy and have at a time. But in the same token, it will cause an uproar because people are going to run out of business. And I'm not saying everybody that smokes is going to run out of business, but there are a lot of people who grow it and sell it themselves. And those are going to be just the people to complain and protest it while they have a joint in their mouth.
Yeah. I have a family member who actually grows it. It's legal in Washington. He actually has a company. They grow it in Washington. I have a family member who does that.
You're
Not even
going to
kidding.
bring that up now?
Yeah.
Of all times?
Yep.
All right, fair enough. I guess while it's on the table, I know a fair amount of people who use it. Not saying...
I know a lot of people who use it, but...
Yeah. I personally am not a peruser of the... I almost swore on camera. Peruser of the stuff, but I think if someone does it, it's on their own, but don't argue for it to be legalized if you're really not ready for the change.
Yeah.
Like if you're selling it and you're like, yeah, let's make it legal, by the time it's legal, you'll have nothing to sell and you'll have no money to buy it. And you'll have to get a real job. Boo-hoo.
Exactly. I mean, it would bring about more jobs because if weed stores are opening, it would allow more people that have... Yeah.
Right, you'd probably have those people going in.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
That was a pretty good debate.
That was longer than the first two. And it was actually, we've been here for 8 minutes. The intro and outro both add a total of 14 seconds. So, this outro, where I remind you guys to like and comment and subscribe and hit that bell and turn on notifications so every time we upload you can watch it. And to go check out our Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. I don't think Facebook's up yet.
I don't know.
We'll have a Facebook soon. Go check those out. Go to those applications. Just look up Jar of Nuts and you will find them. I think on Twitter it's Jar Nuts Official maybe. I'm not sure. But go check those ones out. Let us know what you think of these type of videos if you guys want to keep seeing them. I know it's a little different, but we kind of enjoy doing them, so hope you guys enjoy it.
Can I do my outro?
All right, I'm Sheff.
All right, when life gives you lemons, kids, just throw them away because they're useless.
2 more things. Wait. Don't forget to check out Chronic Gameplays and the Silly Asylum. Both channels kind of in production at the moment. The Silly Asylum was where I play strictly scary games. Chronic Gameplays is where he just plays pretty much anything. So yeah, go check those out. We'll have content up on those soon. I'm Sheff.
Chronic Gameplays.
Peace.